My favorite thing about myself is that I am compassionate. I think it's really important to be compassionate because I think it helps you understand someone's background and their beliefs and what's most important to them. And it helps you to work better in group settings and just to get along more because you're able to understand why people act the way they do. And so, yeah.
About you.
My favorite thing about me is playing basketball and how humble I am about the sport.
Define love. I would define love as a feeling, like a good feeling, not like love per se, but a warm, fuzzy, non-cliche feeling. And it doesn't necessarily mean romantic.
My favorite thing about myself is my ability to connect with others and be very empathetic and, connect with others' emotions.
And my definition of purpose would be what we all intrinsically know that we were placed on this earth to do, and whether you figure that out at age 5 or age 50, kind of knowing the path that you were meant to take and the things that you were meant to accomplish to make the world a better place.
So I think my favorite quality about myself is my ability to see the good within people and kind of just finding the silver lining in every situation and having a mentality that the glass is always half full and not half empty.
So, my favorite thing about myself would have to be my positivity and kindness. I try to be kind to everyone that I meet, and I think that having a positive attitude can bring about positive outcomes.
My favorite thing about myself is that I'm not afraid to stand up for others, despite the disagreements, because I feel like even though people are entitled to their own opinion, that doesn't give them an excuse to be disrespectful to others while addressing their opinion.
Never back down from a challenge. I'm a problem solver and I stick up for what's right, and I'm not going to give up just because something's hard or difficult. So I feel like as young people, it's our job to not, give up just because there's a system in place that makes it difficult to make change. And I feel like I'll be one of the movers and shakers that will try and promote positive change.
I have love for friends and for family and for people around me because of the way that they make me feel. They make me feel good. I think that's love. Feeling good and being around people that help you stay present and in the moment. And it's wonderful. And it makes you not want to leave. It makes you want to stay and be with them for as long as you can. Because they're good. Like, they make you feel something so special.
And the way that I plan to make the world a better place is by becoming either a human rights or civil rights attorney and working to reform the criminal justice system and get rid of a lot of the unjust practices that are occurring currently. And I'm very passionate about mental health, so advocating for marginalized communities that may not really know any proper coping mechanisms for mental illness, and hosting discussions and facilitating conversations about things like that, and kind of ensuring that everybody has the proper education that they need to go about dealing with mental health and mental illness in the proper way.
So, yeah, I personally think my spirit is something that I could really give the world that would be meaningful and that would do something and help people around me.
Question, my definition of love is being able to care for somebody more than you care about yourself, and wanting to be the best version of yourself for that somebody.
The word I chose to define was faith. I think that faith means that you have total trust and control in someone or something. And as a Christian, I find that person or that being to be God. And most people can't have complete faith in anything, but I think God is someone that you can put all of your faith and trust into because he'll always be there.
I care a lot for others. Me wanting to become a firefighter says a lot, but putting out fires can be meant in so many ways, to helping my friends with their situation or to saving homes.
I would say the one word I would describe would be love, because I don't know, I feel like it's a really important word in what I believe love is. I believe love is the ability to show more empathy and connect with somebody else.
So I define faith as not necessarily knowing what's going to happen or what steps are going to be taken, but having trust in that it's all going to come out good in the end and it's going to be okay.
I think, in my own opinion, that the part of me that I love more than anything is my sense of humor. I think that I'm the funniest person on planet Earth, period. Like, I can't name someone funnier than me. Because that's just how I view myself. I can make a million jokes in front of people, and if nobody laughs, I'm okay, because I'm gonna laugh because I think I'm funny. See? Okay.
And I'd have to say that my favorite thing about myself is the empathy that I have for others and the fact that I seek to understand what somebody else has been through before passing a snap judgment or being presumptuous about who they are as a person.
I plan on making the world a better place with my positivity and my ability to bring light to any given situation, because I feel like there are a lot of negative people in this world. And if you're able to remain positive through it all, then you can change any negative situation into a positive one.
Through my dancing is how I become like the impact for people's like lives. I've been dancing for about 12 or 13 years, and I've grown like a great passion for it. And like through my dancing, I'm able to like evoke certain like emotions and like feelings from people. And I think that's like really cool that dance can be that sort of like outlet and like support system for people.
I think I can offer the world my spirit. I know that everyone goes through periods and times when they feel down. And I personally think that I'm really good at helping people feel better and see the good side. And even though I struggle sometimes with that on my own, I still know, like, okay, I can do it. I'm helping others do it. I know I can do this for myself.
For me, faith is something very important and valuable. I have full faith in God, so that means I have full confidence and trust in Him that He'll guide me in like the right direction and right path for me.
My definition of purpose is drive, discipline, and being goal-oriented. Purpose means to want something bad enough for it to become you.
And if I see that somebody's shy or uncomfortable, then I'm going to want to step in and stand up for that person. But at the same time, I'm not going to be too protective as to where I'm doing too much.
I think the world will be a better place because of my positivity and my kindness towards other people. Yeah.
I think I'd also say, like, my energy. I know that everyone's energy tends to be off at some point. Like, nobody's perfect. And we all go through times when we're upset and aggravated and irritated, and it really messes with our energy. But I think, and I know a lot of people in BSU also have this, is just really good energy, like, realignment software built into us. And I think we all can offer that to the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Hall-Pascasio, former ASB president and former BSU president of Santa Monica High School class of 2017. And I want to give you guys my input on how BSU impacted my life. BSU impacted my life in a way where I didn't originally understand the importance of black spaces. Now understanding that importance, having a community, having people that look like you, dress like you, talk like you, and think like you is important. Because when you're in these spaces where you grew up in a certain type of family and the other person that you're sitting across from didn't really grow up in that same type of family, it kind of gets a little bit awkward and it starts to feel a little lonely. So being in college, being at a PWI and having this black space where I can be myself, talk the way I want to talk, think about so many great things that I want to do within my black community and have people support me, I couldn't trade that experience for anything.